Welcome back to Rayman 2 Part 4. Here we are in this level.
You sound so excited. I thought you liked this game.
I do like this game, David the Lurker.
Oh, okay.
David Tails Lurker.
Oh, guys. Why wasn't I in this game? I would have been so good. Like, I could just fly over all of these pits. Oh, look at me go. Guys, it's me.
David, what are you drinking?
Oh, what am I drinking? That's right. During the break, I was like, oh man, I'm drinking a mysterious beverage. Now, look. Only 90s kids are gonna get this. But I'm drinking a Zima.
You're drinking emphysema?
No, I'm drinking Zima.
Zima.
Zima. You don't... Zima. Nothing? Nothing at all. That's great.
So fruit bats have a lifespan of 20 to 30 years. So Rouge is getting up there.
You can hear it in her voice.
Well, that's just because she smokes.
That's why your life expectancy is so low. Fruit bats start really young.
In the Rayman canon, I want there to be like an opposite Rayman where he's nothing but legs, arms, and a neck.
Limb Man.
Limb Man. Do we know why he's called Rayman? Is that something I gotta go look up? Why is
It's his favorite movie. Now that one landed. Okay.
I want Rayman, but Rayman is Obama.
Rayman is Obama.
Yeah. I like it.
So is that Obama before he becomes president, or is it what happens to Obama after he leaves office?
It's just as I want Obama. He's still very happy. People still like him, but he has no arms and legs.
Oh, so he's the opposite. He's just a torso and a head.
I'm gonna run for president next year, but I ain't gonna elect no man with no fucking arms or legs. And that's when he got arms and legs.
Oh.
but then he said, "What if I do this?" And then out of nowhere, just a small paperclip floats around his head. I'm doing that, and that's how he won the presidency.
Oh. So I thought that he turns into Rayman after he did Chaos Control.
Because his body is not designed to use chaos symbols, it tore his limbs off. Then he became Rayman.
Right.
The Sonic series is kind of dark when you think about it.
Oh man, so now we know that the Rayman games take place definitely after Sonic CD.
What is Rayman supposed to be?
French.
You're right, Gareth. He is French.
Huh.
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. He's just a Frenchman. If you ever been to France, Stephen, there's no limbs anywhere.
I want to go to France.
No, you don't.
Oh, okay.
You said that he was so happy. Oh, okay.
Did you know that Rayman is not in Smash Brothers?
His trophy is.
Wait, was there really a Rayman trophy?
Yeah, in Smash Brothers for Wii U, they hear the trophy.
So basically, if someone wants a character and Sakurai's like, no, it'll give him a trophy or something?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
Or maybe like Bomberman, there'll be a assist trophy. Or Shadow the Hedgehog. Or Knuckles the Echidna.
With his fists of fury.
It's Knuckle Dusters. Get it? I don't.
I don't remember the words to that song.
What song?
Knuckle Duster.
From Project Chaos.
Project Chaos, yeah.
Whenever OCR Remix sings or raps in their songs, it's always fucking terrible.
Oh, I forgot all about the OC remix.
The fucking the kind of rap cover of Cosmic Eternity from the Sonic CD OCR remix was
we don't
talk of that. No.
No. They didn't do that. That was a track that they completely forgot to put in the remix project.
What about Marble Hill?
No, the worst one is in the Kirby Superstar OCR remix. There was a they took King Dedede's theme and they just turned it into like this very kind of like homophobic rap where the song the rap is like from King Dedede's point of view, and one of the lyrics is literally "you're pink, so that makes you gay." I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Oh.
That's not how it works.
Oh man, because if Amy Rose was gay, she totally wouldn't be into Sonic.
What? I'm yellow and I'm gay.
Yeah, but there's a yellow Kirby Miwa.
Oh, okay. Obvious. I'm that Kirby.
Is every Kirby gay? Could be. Do Kirby's reproduce?
Well, no. But canonly, and this is legit canon to the Kirby franchise. If there's a game, if there's a game with multiple players, if somebody gets health, you can share some health with your teammates, and the way you do that is by kissing.
Oh yeah, that's true, baby.
So you can have Kirby and Dedede just kiss to share some tomato.
Like mouth to mouth?
Yep. Dude, it's in the games, man. It's great.
It's in Kirby Superstar, right?
Yep, Superstar was the first to do it.
Yeah.
And then they started. I think it's in like Return to Dreamland and probably like what's the new one that just came out?
Oh, I forget.
Whatever the new one is, I assume it's in it. But it's canon. They make out to share health, which I think more people should do in real life.
Right, cause like, oh man. So you go to a hospital and you're like, man, I broke my foot.
Smooch.
Right. I mean, would they kiss you on the lips or would they kiss your foot?
They kiss you on the... They're not stupid, David. They kiss you on the mouth, obviously.
Okay. I just need to make sure.
What the doctor would do is he would eat the medicine and then he'd kiss it into you and make you feel bad. So it's no... Come on, David. Fucking keep up.
Look, I always got nervous going to the doctors.
Because David doesn't like kissing for medicine.
I'm always so self-conscious.
I want this to happen in a hospital.
Just a really bad hospital where they start making out with their patients. that man's already dead. Not on my watch. He sticks his tongue down his mouth and brings it back to life.
Let me eat this tomato first.
This tomato restores your health. It's fine. I got you covered, fam.
Oh man, he had an extra life in there.
Dave, do you know what game came after Rayman 2?
Rayman 3, The Great Escape.
Yeah.
So, what are you talking about, white boy? Rayman 4.
Is there Rayman 4?
I don't think so.
No, I think after 3 they were talking about making a 4, but instead they made all those...
the Rabbids games.
Right. And so it took until... was it Legends first? Or was Legends the second one?
I think, was it... I don't know. You would think Origins was first, but I'm not 100% sure.
Right, Origins might have... Yeah, maybe it was Origins first. I forget. It's one of them. Look, either way, they don't have numbers.
Tell us in the comments.
Oh, guys,
if you're still watching at this point.
Don't.
Yeah, you didn't go through the rest of the species. So what's a crocodile's age span, lifespan?
Let's find out.
This should have been the first one you looked up, assuming what this place is called.
Rayman?
No.
Ubisoft?
No.
FTCR.
Oh, wow. Vector could rival Eggman, 70 years.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. So does that mean, like, as all the other characters die, Eggman and Vector turn to each other and they're like...
They're both in their old age. They're both in rocking chairs on the front porch.
All Vector can say is press the circle button to slide. That's the only thing he can say left.
That's all he can remember.
From the good old days.
Hedgehog nurse sadly shakes her head.
I wish Charmy was accurate to a bee, so that like whenever the first time he stings anyone, he just drops dead instantly.
Oh, bees live 152 days.
Oh, Charmy. That's why he acts so different in Chaotic Heroes.
He's really grown up. He's like an old man by that point. Why won't I die?
That's why you have to fuck him quick.
What the fuck?
Does Charmy actually have an age?
Yeah, he's 6.
Right.
He was. It's weird because he was 16 in Knuckles Chaotix. They're like, nah, that's too fucking stupid. Let's make him 6.
Right. He was only given an age, I believe, in the Western manual, right?
Possibly.
I think in the Japanese manual, all the characters except Charmy had an age. And then in the, the Western manual, he was given the age of 16. So in the comics, that's why he was like, yeah, look at me. And then in Archie...
As 16-year-olds do, just walk around going, hey, look at me. I'm a fucking bee over here. He's also from New York for some reason in the Archie book. Hey,
I'm a bee here.
Right. And so in the comic, well, in both Archie and Fleetway, you find out that he's a prince, right? And he gets married.
Oh.
Or is betrothed.
He doesn't get married in STC, but he's a prince.
But then, after Heroes, was it when Ian Flynn took over that he gave Charmy brain damage so he would be 6?
Something like... Yeah, I think so.
Which is so terrible to think about.
Well, I mean, if you can give Amy magic rings to make her older, why can't you give him something to make him younger?
Well, why?
Because Ian Flynn wanted Charmy to suffer.
Man, Charmy, he is OP in Chaotix. Flies
or
forever.
maybe Ian Flynn was just doing a reference to the song Team Chaotix, because that song does mention brain damage.
Oh man, is that why Mighty isn't part of the Chaotix? He accidentally punched Charmy in the head.
Oh, Jesus.
And it was like, oh jeez, I wasn't here, and he runs off, and that's why Charmy thinks
He
he's...
turned into Morty and ran away. Oh, jeez, Spectre.
There you go. See, now all the canon makes sense now. Every single piece of canon makes sense.
This mighty punching Charmy in the head to give him brain damage makes everything else about this franchise suddenly make sense. Why'd this happen? Because Mighty punched Charmy in the head. Oh, okay. Why'd this happen? Because Mighty punched Charmy in the head. Oh, okay.
What do you mean Shadow's part alien? Look! Mighty punched Charmy in the head!
What do I have to do? Draw your fucking diagram?
I always forget that Shadow is part alien.
Right.
Well, it's fine because Mighty punched Charmy in the head.
Yeah. I certainly haven't forgotten.
I think Sonic Team tries to.
Well, they haven't referenced it.
Well,
I mean, the last time they referenced it was in the Archie... not the Archie book, the IDW book. Oh, yeah. Maybe these are spoilers. I'm sorry.
For a game that's... 12 years old?
No, for the comic book.
Oh.
Issue 6.
Oh yeah, I read that. I probably just didn't remember that reference. Because I tried to block that.
Right, there's the bit where Sonic and Shadow are running through, and Shadow's like, oh, I need to kill Eggman because he's so fat, I hate him. And Sonic's like, yeah, but... Sonic's like, yeah, but sometimes he has helped us. Remember in Sonic Adventure 2? I mean, yeah, that was kind of his fault. But remember Shadow the Hedgehog? He helped fight the Black Arms.
That's me, you fucking idiot.
Oh, right. But remember, he fought the Black Arms. And they're like, oh yeah, but he's still fat. But and then Sonic's like, hey, if we can't forgive...
I wish that Sonic always called Shadow, hey Shadow from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, not even the original.
No, he only references the GameCube release.
No, he goes, hey Shadow from Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Battle HD re-released on Xbox Live and PSN. That's his official name from now on.
Gerald shouldn't have let Maria name Shadow. Why'd you give me such a terrible name? But Rouge was supposed to be Shadow.
What?
Right?
Steven's what?
Oh, in the Sonic the Hedgehog art book, that terrible one that came out a couple years ago, or last year or whatever, there's concept art for Sonic Adventure 2, and the Rouge the Bat art shows that her original name was supposed to be Shadow.
I thought Rouge's original name was Nails.
That was according to that rumor that came out, and So I'm assuming at some point she must have been called Nails as well, because everything else in that rumor was true. So I guess originally it was like, oh, she's gonna be Shadow, but then they decided to maybe change her name to a more defining characteristic like all the other characters. And then at some point they must have gone, no, Rouge is sexier, because we gave her boob physics. Check that jiggle.
Well, wait,
You know who else is boob physics? Rayman.
Yes, but David, that's different because his boobs aren't attached to his body.
Oh, right, I forgot.
also, the thing with Rouge is she doesn't have boob. Well, she has a single boob because it's just like a blob.
Oh.
She doesn't have individual boobs. It's just like an amorphous blob on her chest.
Gareth's like, I would know. I've stared at it.
In that the Chow Garden got me through puberty. I just
Rouge got me through 10th grade.
Rouge and Saint Moon helped me a lot in my childhood.
Oh, man.
David knows he was there.
That's true. I wasn't watching.
He was in my room watching me go through puberty. and I'd be like, what the fuck you did? He'd be like, it's fine. Mighty Punch charm me in the head. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh. But you know who's definitely been giving Rouge 2 breasts? Tracy Yardley in issue 6.
Yeah, it's weird because he typically was a bit more conservative of how he drew in Archie. So I guess new publisher boys. Let's get them boobies out.
Which makes, I mean, that could have been an Archie thing. They were like, look, nobody can have better boobs than Betty and Veronica. Okay.
Whoa! What about Cheryl?
Yeah. Well, that's different. She was created in the 80s. So she got a free pass, but nobody else. That's why they got so jealous about Cheryl's Cheryl.
Yeah, Cheryl Blossom.
Cheryl.
Get it?
Cheryl
Blossoms.
Blossom. Right. She does. She blossomed. That's why Betty and Veronica were like, look, nobody else. And so Rouge had to suffer.
So Rouge did not suffer. The fan base did.
What does IDW stand for? I draw whales.
I thought it was, I don't wanna!
People have stated that they want us to talk more about the game. Can you talk about the game? I don't know
No,
what...
join us next part where we don't talk about the game.
What?
Alright, see you next part, everyone.
Yeah, but I really love this part in the game when